Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to Viticulture World. Hopefully everything's working okay and you can see us and hear us just fine. The camera seems bigger, doesn't it? The camera area. We're going to be doing some cooperative winemaking. So whether you're familiar with viticulture or not, I'll say what we're doing as we're doing it. But this is a new expansion for viticulture that makes the game cooperative. It comes with a load of different decks, a load of different continents to play with that give you events, give you extra action spaces, give you a bit of story. And we are going to be playing the easiest in the box. So there are many normal continents in there, but there is also Green Gully, which is a continent from Charterstone, also from Stonemaier Games. There's also a special pack that you can get. I know that if you order it from Stonemaier, you get this extra pack of cards that's got another Green Gully deck in it. That's your first game deck. That makes the game not very easy, because it depends on your experience level and stuff, but easier than this. Like it rewards you with more things. It gives you more stuff and makes your path to victory a bit easier. So our path to victory is every player must score 25 points or more, and we must get up to 10 reputation. Because we're 2 players, we start on 3 reputation. And the game will change based on the rules that come out of here, on what we're going to start the game with. We haven't seen yet, but hopefully we're going to make some nice wines and things. And that's all there is to it. Hi James, hi Michael. Everything coming through all right? I should have looked at that before I went rambling for like 10 minutes. Patreon bot's even working as well. Don't know why he took his little holiday. So Marty, I don't think is going to be joining us. There's a space open for him if he does. But yeah, so far he's been in the same spot all day, and it doesn't look like he's ready to move. So we should probably take a look at the Green Gully deck and see if we need to do any last bits of setup, and we can get some story time with Rach. So there's a deck of cards. There are well, it's different depending on which continent you're playing with, but in Green Gully's case, there's a introductory card, there's a rules card, and then there are the 6 event cards. So you play them in order, but later on you can shuffle them up to make it different. And some continents have got more than 6, so you shuffle their cards up and draw 6 of them, and that's going to be your game. But for Green Gully, bear in mind, is the simplest one. And there's a nice thread on Board Game Geek you can see as well, where in the rulebook they're kind of categorized by their difficulty, but in some of the posts you can see them categorized by their mechanics. And one of them that we haven't played yet is like a co-op game inside a co-op game. I want to play that next. But for now, we're in Green Gully. Hey Hans, hey Matt. Oh, you got the day off. Hey Paul, you're just in time for the beginning.
It sounds like, Matt, that you're saying that you got the day off just to watch this video.
Yeah, of course you did. People all over the world have been getting days off to see us conquer viticulture, and Green Gully in particular. Conquer the grapes of Green Gully. Right, Rach, what's the story?
Guess we better find out. Green Gully. This little man here, Mr. Cuddington. That's our picture. As your forever king, I welcome you to our beautiful continent of Green Gully. Over the next 6 years, I challenge you to win international recognition by earning both high reputation, each player reaches 25 VP, and high influence in my royal court. Players collectively reach 10 on the influence track. My loyal citizens of Green Gully will guide you in your journey. I wish you very good luck, my dear winemakers.
This continent, which is a crossover with the game Charterstone, will guide you through your first game of Viticulture World. So we have played, but we played, actually, our first game was with that easier deck. And because we've played a lot of games, we're seasoned co-opers. And especially, we've played Viticulture a lot, so we probably didn't need to play that very introductory one. So, setup and rules. On each event card, a Green Gully citizen will introduce a new system or mechanic of Viticulture World. Each event card has an action that follows the game worker placement rules. As with the game board, the rightmost action space can only be used in a 4 to 6 player game. So yeah, there is a rule straight away. We can only use the leftmost parts of the actions as they start the game. Workers may be placed on these spaces in summer or winter on the event cards. Because these actions are not on the board, Grande workers act as regular workers on these cards. And then we've set aside rectangular tile P. And so from then on, we are ready to start. Oh, we need our setup things, actually. So, Rach, what's... Oh, your microphone's going to be right in the way there.
It's on my head.
Is it going to be in the way of your... No, there's okay, I think. If that picks you up, it can stay there. Oh, it's just poking in. There we go. Right, yeah, so the game comes with new... they're not called Mama and Papa cards anymore. They're just red and blue cards. And they are the opposite of what they were in Viticulture. Well, I get a bit confused because I had Viticulture when it was just Viticulture and then Tuscany separate. So I'm not sure what comes with the Essential Edition and stuff. Like, I think these are cards in the Essential Edition. And they're like just part of it. But we had to like look up and, we're meant to include them. But anyway, yes, they're just red and blue cards because they're the opposite now. So you can mix them up with most of the cards from the base game because some of them reward you with workers, which in the base game is great. You want more workers. In Viticulture World, you have all of your workers that you're ever going to get. You have 4 and a Grande worker. I don't know if you can't see their bodies right now because they've got hats on. You've got 2 summer workers, 2 winter workers, and your Grande worker. 1 worker for everyone is put back into the bag. So yeah, there's a couple from the base game that don't work with it. So take them out, but you can shuffle them all up, and then it will be a mixture rather than just mamas and papas as it was originally. You can see my mic needs to be right next to my mouth. Like if I hide my mic, it goes onto the table. It's tough. Rach's though is right up here. You can see Rach's mic as well. I think no, it's just off screen. No, you can see it. There it is.
Camouflage is in with the
that's why we got black Galaxies, so it would hide microphones from time to time. So what have I got, Rach? This is just giving us all a different starting situation. So you can ignore the part that tells you about the workers.
So your papa is Joaquin.
So I start with
one of each
field card and a summer card and an order card.
And I mean, Wachong? I don't know. I don't want to
Wachong?
Be offensive.
And so I start off with 4 money, ignore the Grande worker. You just got your Grande worker. And I can either start with 2 extra money or I can start off with, irrigation. That's my irrigation, isn't it? So I could get different things planted. I think, yeah, I'm saving a money there, I suppose. Like, I'm only going to get 2 if I give it up, and irrigation costs 3 normally to get. So I'll start with irrigation. Can you find me the irrigation meeple, Rach? I need, there's my irrigation belt. And then I need 4 money as well, please, Rach. Rach's in charge of components.
Don't we have any multi-books? You just want to show off the metal coins, don't we?
We've got fancy metal coins that came with Tuscany, but also, yeah, the multi coins are in need of repair.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a lot of drink spilled on them. They're okay, though. I think there might just be enough. Maybe not for 2 players. We've got spare ones, it'll be okay. So I've got some cards as well that will run out of space here pretty quickly. Merlot, which needs irrigation to be planted, so that's quite a nice little combo. And then a tourist card, so I could play that at the summer visitor. Discard X wine tokens to...
X cards.
Discard X cards to either harvest X different fields or age X different grapes once each. And I've got my starting order. They would like a 6 red and a 6 white. And I'll get 5 points and some bonus income from there. If I can pull it off. Rach, how are you starting?
Santiago is my papa. 2 orders and a winter card. And Paloma is my mama. 6 money. And either the yoke, which gives me an extra action of uprooting a vine or harvesting a field, or another $1. We surely get the yoke.
Yeah.
That's something you have to pay for later on.
Yeah, that's a lot of money as well.
My yoke's just rolled down the hill. Get that in a minute. 6 money.
So you've got orders for a 4 white and a 4 rosé, which you're not going to be able to make until you've got a medium sailor. And then
Yoke.
you've got the Queen card, which is actually black bordered. So all of the cards that aren't compatible with the co-op expansion, the co-op expansion comes with those cards again, but with black borders on them. So you can just go through all of your decks, replace the originals with the black bordered versions, which are otherwise identical, and then when you're playing the co-op game and you see the black bordered card, you just discard it and draw a new one. So just a quick way of, these are the cards that aren't in this mode. So you've got the Advanced Uncertified Oenologist, age all wines in your cellar twice, or lose a point to upgrade your cellar. That's quite nice. I mean, we do want points, but
Cheapy upgrade early on.
could be saving you 4 or 6, and you could do it in the first winter. Right then. So that's the setup complete, and our money and everything. So the first thing we need to do, it's spring, we need to reveal a new event card, and that's going to bring with it innovation. So what's going on in innovation, Rach?
Innovation is the key if you want to succeed. Aim to innovate at least once each year. But beware that money is tight in viticulture world, and it's also the primary method of gaining influence. Oval tiles permanently upgrade action spaces and allow any number of workers to be placed on the upgraded action space. Each trained worker placed on an oval tile gains the bonus printed on the tile. As a gift, I will help you innovate more easily this year. And so we get a little action to go to that's pay 2 money to gain 1 oval innovation tile.
So one of us can do that this year. In a 1 to 3 player game, you can only use the leftmost space on that. And remember, grande workers, in normal spaces, they have their original function that they can go in spaces that are full, but not on the card. They just act like normal workers on the card. So then we need to remove any tiles from here from a previous round and restock them with 4 new ones.
So they are the oval ones, just because they're relevant right now.
Yeah, so if you get an oval innovation tile, which this gives, you can place it on one of the action spaces. See, the action spaces have now got all of these ovals on there, because if you're familiar with viticulture, you might notice that none of the action spaces have got any bonuses on them anymore. That's because we need to put those bonuses out there. Sometimes there's a cost to put an extra cost to put an oval innovation tile out. Sometimes there's a reward that everyone gets. So that would be pay 2 extra, or this would be everyone gets a 2 grape of their choice. And you can put these tiles out here. They don't wrap, so there's no point putting... You have to put them the right way around, so there's no point putting that there because it's never going to point to anything. But if you did have things pointing to them in the future, going to this action or this action would reward any trained workers with a lira, and you can make a big chain of arrows as well if you want to. So oval innovation tiles are great for that. They add bonuses, but also we are limited to 1 worker per action at the start of the game. But if we upgrade to an oval innovation tile, any number of workers can go there. So only trained workers can get bonuses. Trained workers are workers without hats. So your grande worker does not have a hat. They're a trained worker. Your summer and winter workers are not trained. Later on, we can train them. So instead of gaining new workers, you instead train your workers and pop their little rubber hats off. And then they can earn bonuses as well. And they can be placed in summer or winter. At the start of the game, when they're just summer workers, can only be placed in summer. And also the neutral worker you can get from the wake up track is trained as well. So he can get bonuses and go wherever he likes. So that's the event card. And then we reveal some more event tiles, innovation tiles, because if we go to the actual action that gets us these, they cost you 4 over at the action. But we can also upgrade these we can also use these upgrade tiles, which upgrade the actions themselves. So you can see they have a letter that corresponds to the action. So you can see up here, play a summer visitor, an entire action just to go and play a summer visitor. Well, if we take an action to go and pop an innovation tile out, we could go and instead of just playing one card, play up to 2 summer visitor cards, gain 3 lira if you play 2. So a way of playing more cards with one action and earning quite a bit of money if you play 2 as well. I feel like I was doing that a lot.
You were playing a lot of cards.
Yeah, that was my thing.
Didn't do much wine
I
making.
did no wine planting in mine, but other people were planting wine to make up for it. So that's that, and then choose an available spring bonus. So we choose one of the green bonuses for spring. In fall, we'll go into the middle, and each player can choose between advance a grape token, gain a card of their choice, or 2 lira. But at the moment, we've got the choice of field cards, a point. Anytime you see this symbol, it's points. A winter visitor card, the neutral worker, an extra action for the whole round, an extra summer visitor, 2 extra lira, or an order card. And it's going to determine the turn order as well. So all of that's got to play into it. James, yes, it works with everything. And I believe, like, it doesn't explicitly say, I don't think, but it works with all of the, it's not called Farmers of the Moor, is it? It's called Moor Visitors, right? The Uwe Rosenberg expansion. And the other one that I haven't got is the Rhine Valley. Yeah, it comes with replacement cards for those expansions. So, yeah, it's presumably compatible with all that stuff. So, I'm thinking, Rach, because we're now cooperative.
Dangerous pastime.
I'm thinking we want to be paying to gain an oval innovation tile. Someone wants to be doing that. So we can make an action, gain us a lira. Only when our grande worker goes there. But also, I could start off with the bonus to get another card. Actually, my summer card's not very good though, is it? Even if I drew another summer card and we upgraded this and I played 2, I haven't got a particularly great card for the beginning of the game. The other action we can upgrade, is the innovation tile action. So pay 4 to gain an innovation tile. Instead, it's pay 3 per tile to gain up to 2 innovation tiles. So that could be something really good. Rach has got a lot of money. I could use all of my money upgrading this action. I could go here and pay my 2 lira to pop this 1 lira on here. It costs 2 extra lira because it's a pretty nice thing to have upgraded. But if I was to do that, Rach, you could come here. I suppose to get the bonus, you'd need to use your grande worker, or if you got the neutral as a bonus, you could come here. Oh, you wouldn't be able to upgrade it twice though, would you? Next year we could upgrade things twice though. I was thinking, do you think they're some good innovations to have?
Sure.
We probably want more money though, don't we? I mean, they're all great actions to upgrade. I'm thinking, maybe I want to start off with more money. I've got quite a nice grape card. So maybe I would just 2 of my workers get that innovation tile, plant my Merlot card, and then we can start harvesting and doing stuff with it later on. I probably want a better seller if I'm starting off with a 3 red grape. So where shall we wake up, Rach? What would you like to start extra with? Money's always nice. But actions are always nice as well.
It just seems like somebody should get that man every time.
Yeah, it's a whole extra action, isn't it? Because I suppose it depends if more people want to give a tour, but if you want the 2 money, you could take the man and you could go and give a tour with him, especially if we upgrade this action and make that get you 3 lira every time.
The tasting room, it gets you a point to go on a tour as well. Not
Yeah.
that we have that at the minute, but there's just like, you can get more from him
Yeah,
as well.
one of us should get the man, and then what's the other one going to get?
I thought you wanted money.
Yeah, I could get money with the man though. I suppose we could both get money. I'll get the man. What do you want to start off with, Rach?
The man.
You can start off with the man
I
then.
never get the man.
Get the man then.
I'll get a card, I suppose. I don't know. What am I even going to do?
I don't know. We should probably do this innovation tile, right? At least once.
Yeah, but then what's my other thing? Shall I get a vine to try and plant something? So I'll go here then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you start with one, and then you could use the action to plant
I can
it.
do that first before you do that tile.
Yeah. So Rach's field card is a Pinot.
Oh, I need the.
Well, you could go and build a structure. You've got 3 workers, remember?
I need a trellis.
Your grande could go and build you a trellis. So we've had our bonuses. So Rach is going to be the first player. So what do you want to do, Rach?
Build a trellis. Where's that? Oh yeah, there.
So yeah, pay. So some of the actions are the same. Some of the actions are a little bit different. But so we're in summer now. We can only use these actions, and these summer workers can only go on the summer actions or Rach's yoke action. Anyone can go and do the yoke action. Well, any one of Rach's. So pay to build 1 structure, and on your player boards you've got all the various structures that you had in the base game. If Rach wants to plant those Pinot grapes, she's going to need a trellis. So she's building one now.
There it is.
And then, so I want to come over here, don't I, and pay 2 to gain an oval innovation tile. But where do I want to put this? I was going to put it on upgrades, but I'm probably not anymore. I don't really want to pay the 2 extra. Maybe making give a tour better. The pay 1 to gain 1 is always a lovely action. Everything's great though, isn't it?
But if you're going to plant and I'm going to put, then you just have to pay the 2 extra.
Yeah.
But you would get 1.
I suppose
back
if we both go here with our trained workers, yeah. But are we going to plant loads throughout the game? We'll have to now we've done it. We could put the arrow somewhere else maybe. I don't know if we're going to have the workers or the time to do that this round. But yeah, I'll pop it there.
You don't have to put it there, but for now.
So I'm going to have to pay 2 to put it there.
Or you can preempt what we're going to do over there.
It's hard to say now. I've put it there. So where do you want to go, Rach?
Train people.
Yeah. Well, that does give us 2 cards each. Maybe that's better.
And we probably will go there.
Yeah. Because we will be training our workers, and the bonus here is everyone gets 2 cards of their choice. That's a pretty good bonus, isn't it? And it's not going to help. The advantage of this is like anyone could go to the planting action, but you'd want to send experienced workers there to benefit from the bonus. So pay money to train workers, and you'll get a bit of money back from having paid a load of money for it. But we each get 2 cards. So I don't know, I just always think of summer visitor cards. I tend to just draw 2 summer visitor cards. But you're the only person that can afford to go and get innovation tiles anyway. I think let's because we're not going to do that, are we? Because if we don't do it now, we're not doing it at all. Are you upgrading? Which one are you going to upgrade?
We want him to do the innovation one.
It's probably better, isn't it, in the long run? I'll get a winter visitor. So I've got Cabernet Sauvignon, a great wine, but I need both of those structures to plant that. And yeah, there's not much room to do all of this. And then I've got a trader, a winter visitor. Discard exactly 3 cards to draw 3 cards and gain 2 money. It could be a way around, like some of the cards I don't particularly want. I'm not married to that order. Rach, what did you get?
Another grapes.
Nice. Basic grape.
To try and build up some grapes. And the restaurateur, if you have a tasting room, gain 1 wine of anything. Otherwise, pay 3 money to build a tasting room instead of 6.
That's not bad. Half price tasting room.
That's good.
So that was from me doing the innovation tile. Rach, where do you want to go next?
Where are you going next?
So you want to do the innovation tile, don't you? I'm going to plant grapes.
Okay, I can do that with my big person
Yeah.
tile after. Okay, there then.
So pay 4 to gain an innovation tile. And which one's it going to be? We've already decided, haven't we? So in the future, from next round onwards, if we can start earning some money, we can start getting loads of these innovation tiles out, getting loads of bonuses, upgrading everything. It would be great if we can do it. Right, so what do I want to do? Just with a basic worker, plant a grape. So since I have the building for it, and it's still quite nice on its own, I'm going to plant this Merlot. Where do I want to have it though? Because I know something that I did in the previous...
But if you're going to boost it up, you could do a 7 wine.
But I might not want those in the same field. I might want each one with a nice white, so it would generate 2 grapes. It would generate an amazing red straight away. Like if they're in the same field together, they would generate a 7 red instantly. They can only go in that field though. And that's kind of far into the future when I've built a trellis and a medium and a large cellar. I mean, they can go in like a less good place in the wine. But I think I'm going to pop it in my... I want to say the 6th field, but that's only because I just sold the 7 field last time for some early money, and then I never ended up planting anything because I've managed to keep generating money through other things. Right, so I have planted a grape, so nothing else happening right now. Rach, are you carrying on? So Grande can go where there isn't space. Rach planting a grape? What are you planting, Rach?
Get me Pinot out.
A 1 and a 1.
Put in my dinker. Does that count up to 2 now, though?
Yeah. So your wine value's 2 there.
Yeah.
Because now I've said it, I'm tempted to sell the field. And so I've got money to like train a worker or something next time. I could just sell the cheap field and try and earn some money back. And use my... I don't want to use the trained worker, but it's got to be the trained or the grande because I've got no more summer workers left. Buy or sell 1 unplanted field or sell a grape. So I can either make 5 or 7 now. But that's the high capacity field where I could put loads of grapes in there. And it might be harder earning that 7 back to be able to open it up again. Yeah, I'll go a little bit cheaper. I will sell my 5 field. Now I think this is a misprint and at some point I had stickers that I do not have anymore. I think it's still 5 to buy it back because the 5s and the 7s are swapped around. They've got the wrong backs on them, I think. But just bear in mind, like, I've sold my 5 field for 5. It costs 7 to get it back. It costs 5 to get it back. Right? I said the right thing in the end there?
Well, yeah, because it'd be bonkers to sell your 7 field.
Yeah, you wouldn't get discounts.
And then buy it back for 5. It'd be just doing that every round.
Right then. So, are you doing anything else, Rach? In summer? I'm not going to do anything else. So, full bonus. Would you like 2 money, a card, or age a grape?
I'd like to age a grape, please. I've got no grape to do that with.
Okay, so you get nothing.
No, I'm not really going to do that.
Rach, I've got to take your first answer.
I'm going to take 2 money.
2 money? I'm tempted to take 2 money, but I'm also tempted to take a card and try and keep getting some early grapes. I'm going to get another field card. It's going to be Syrah. So I need to get that trellis built next year and start planting some of these things. But all red so far.
Hopefully the card will come out and let you plant all in one
We
place
can,
as
by the
well.
way, like this hasn't happened yet, but when you place a grande worker, if someone else is at that space, you can trade with them a wine, a grape, an order, a grape, a field card, or some money, and you can just give people things as well. You don't have to have something back. So that's something we can be doing as well. Like if I get something that's really good for Rach, or if Rach gets, like, say in the situation we're kind of in at the moment, if Rach gets someone that wants a really good red wine and nothing else, I probably want that order. Right. So we've had our fall bonus, and so we are into winter now then. So the winter actions, we can draw an order card, we can play a winter visitor, and harvest a field, pay money to take a hat off a worker, make up to 2 wines from your grapes, neither of us got any grapes yet, fill an order, sell a wine to gain lira equal to its value, pay 8 to gain a reputation. I didn't move it down. Pay 8 to gain a reputation, which is what we want. That's one of the conditions to win the game. We need 10 reputation. So Rach, what are you thinking first? Harvesting a field?
Harvest a field.
Yeah.
So I get a 1 of each.
Yeah, because that's your grapes. A 1 and a 1. So I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to be able to harvest and make wines. So maybe it would have been good to upgrade, if we were both going to do this, it would have been good to upgrade one of these actions so that we could both come to these things.
I did want to train a worker,
Yeah.
and I didn't really think that I was actually going to spend all my money.
I'm still going to train a worker though, so I think it'll work out okay. So I'm not going to get to make wine, but I can harvest a field as well, just so I've got a grape like on the go. So my grande worker can come out there, and so I'm harvesting my middle field, of course, and I'll get a value 3 Merlot. And that's that. Well, a 3 red grape. Rach, you got 1 more winter worker?
So, do I
Actually,
just make me
I
me 2 little wines?
I will be able to make wine, because when it comes back around to you, and you've got no workers left, a change for Viticulture World is when a player passes in winter, they do all the year-end stuff, as in take their workers away, as soon as they pass. They don't wait for everybody. So I will be able to make wines, because you'll be gone, because I've got more workers.
I hadn't even said that was what I was going to do yet.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to make wine.
I am going to make wine. I'm going to make 2 little wines.
Yeah. Because like even if they're just ones, they're aging and getting better, aren't they? And you can make a wine cellar, can't you? So Rach, make up to 2 wines. So she's just moved her 2 grapes to ones in the cellar. I am gonna. Oh no. So I'm still gonna do it, but I'm gonna pay 4 to train a worker. But I wanted to come here with my grande worker, so I would get the 1 back. But I needed the grande so I would be able to harvest a field. So it's going to cost me 4 and I won't get the 1 back yet. But I will take a hat off. I don't really know yet. I'll take a hat off one of my summer workers. There can be anyone. There can be someone placed, someone not placed yet. I suppose, like, if I trained that one and then I could afford to train them again. What about that? If I trained this worker, the one I haven't placed yet, I've got 3 money. You can take your bonus before or after the action. I could come here, earn 1, so I've got 4, and pay 4 to train. I would be penniless for the next round, but I'd have 2 trained workers. That sounds good to me. I'm going to do that.
Why are you putting his hat back on?
Oh yeah, I'm going to train that one. And I've paid for it already. And that's fine. Hats off to the side. Rach, you have no available workers. What will you do?
I'm going to put my yoke on something now. I'm obviously going to end my year.
The year-end checklist. Retrieve your workers. Oh, but I'm now not going to make wines. That's okay, though.
That doesn't matter, does it?
I think this will work out well.
I'm missing what?
Nope. Then age your grapes and your wines. So they age by 1, as long as there's space. So until you've got the other cellars, you can only have a red and a white up to 3. Then discard down to 5 cards. Oh, that's going to be a problem for both of us.
No, I've got 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've both got 5. That's okay then. That's lucky. And then collect residual payments. You don't get them. Usually it's for doing orders, but you might get them from visitor cards and things. At the moment, we've got no residual payments. And then advance the year marker after everyone's passed, though, because we've only got 6 years to do all of this in. So yeah, my plan's changed a bit. I'm going to come over here, gain the 1 money, but then immediately spend all 4 of it to train another worker. And I think this time, let's train a summer worker. And then I should be okay for training for a little bit, but I might have to worry about earning money in some way. Okay then. So then Rachel's already passed and I've used everyone now. So retrieve workers. The neutral worker can go back in the middle. And then age grapes and wines. I do have a 3 grape, so that becomes a 4. And discard down to 5 cards. No residual payments. Advance year marker to year 2. So we're 1/6 of the way done. It's springtime. Seasonal workers.
Each oval tile allows any number of workers to be placed on its action space. However, only a trained worker may gain the bonus shown on the oval tile. Upgrading a worker from seasonal to trained also gives you the flexibility to place the worker in either of the 2 worker placement seasons. As a gift, I will help you train workers. So we can pay her 3 money to train up to 2 workers.
Ooh. So that works out, so you can do that and then you'll have 2 as well.
But you could do that as well.
I could, and then I'd have all trained workers. Well, only one of us can do it though.
Yeah, but you can put your grand day on.
No, on the cards, your grand day are normal.
But whoever goes first could do it. And then if they retrieve their workers...
Doesn't happen until winter. Oh, actually, can you place on... You can place on the thing at any time, can't you? Ah, good point. So we could both get to do that.
Card, is it?
Oh yeah, we could have done that. We could have done that with the Oval Innovation card. Maybe my last thing should have been that rather than...
Plant up to 2 plants.
Okay, that might be something I want to do. So, and gain a... That would be great on the plant, a grape space.
But that
it costs 2 extra to go on there.
It would cost you 8 money.
I've got no money.
So we've got a bit of a sitch here.
Right. And then choose an available bonus. So I'm tempted by money.
I haven't even got 3 money to train up to 2 workers.
No.
This is a problem.
And upgrade the train action. Pay 2 to train a worker and get a point.
They're all very good.
So half price training and get a point. Plant up to 2 things. You can ignore the field's maximum value for the second one. That seems so strong. It's also good, but we want money. And the way I would get money early on is...
Sell a field.
Sell my 7 field, but...
Then you've got no places left.
No.
I could sell a field. I could sell a field and do the 2 tiles.
Yeah.
It's just then I might be able to afford to a worker later on. So shall I get the extra person?
Yeah. You get the person.
Oh, we've had a subscriber.
Hey, JJ. And then I want to... Well, I need money, don't I? If I want to train the workers first, I'm probably not going to get to train the workers as well. Because I need 3 money to do it. I could sell that grape for 2.
What do you need money for?
I could get rid of 2 cards, so I could train the... What the plan was,
Yeah.
I go first, do the workers, and then...
But I've got an extra peep, so I'll be going longer than you anyway.
Yeah.
So even if I went first, you would be ending before
I
me.
want money so that I can build a structure. Do I want another field card so that something different can happen? Although, yeah, maybe if you're going to do 2 innovation tiles, are they going to be these? No, I'm going to need to build the trellis. So I might get 2 money so I can afford the trellis.
She wanted me to do these.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
If you can afford to do it.
Yes, I can.
Okay, then. Because if we're going to put that on here as well, it's an extra 2.
Oh. Yeah, I counted that.
Yeah, okay.
6, 7, 8.
Because that is a great combo, isn't it? Before you do the action, get an extra vine to see if you want to plant that instead.
6 per tile, so 6.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2. Yeah, I'd already planned that. So you don't want to you don't want to sell a field. So
No.
I can just put anyone there.
Mm-hmm.
Sell this field.
Expensive one.
Get 7 cashola. Get a big 5.
Let's use my summer worker to get that out of the way. Pay to build a structure, and I'll pay my 2. Can you grab the trellis, Rach? So I can plant. I might get a grape card I like instead, but at least I can now plant the 2 that I've got. Rach?
You're not getting there either, are you?
No way I can afford that. So 3 per tile to gain up to 2 innovation tiles.
6, and I'm putting 1 there. So that's 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And so we're upgrading the action so you can do up to 2, and popping that on there. Seems like a great combo. So I'm going to come over and do that then. And now we've upgraded it, unlimited workers can go there. So I'm going to draw one first, see if I like it better. Malvasia. It's good because it would
It's a white.
It would diversify a bit, and you'd get 2 grapes out of harvesting.
Because you do need a white to make other things.
Yeah. So my limit on there is 6, isn't it?
No, well, just remember the second thing you plant, it doesn't matter what the...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why you want the second thing to be way over the top. So I was thinking I could go really over the top here and put these 2 on there. And so it's only making red, but the first grape is fine. That makes it a 5. So under the limit of 6. And then the action that we've upgraded lets you ignore the limit. So then I could make it a 9 red field.
Then you're just gonna have
it would only be red though.
Upgrade, though.
It would only be red, and it would
But if
be
you
too
mix
good,
it with
really.
a low power thing, you've got a very high powered blush.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll get to upgrade the harvester field action, because I think doesn't that upgrade to harvest 2 fields? Or the other thing is not going as high over the limit, planting this on top of the Merlot and then the Cabernet Sauvignon. It's still 2 over the limit.
I think you'd maybe do that.
And then it would make a 7 red and a 1 white. I think that's better, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd still get a white for mixing.
It's not quite maximising things, but I think that's still having the different ones better.
Maximising, but you're diversifying.
So the second one I plant can go over the limit. That's what I'll do. And I already drew the card bonus, so there we go. I bet you're hoping that the field card that you draw doesn't need irrigation.
Well, why would you say that? Because it will now that you've said that. He won't get the power, will he? I guess he will, because
he's trained. Well, you could pay 1 to gain 1. You could pay a point, or a wine, or 3 money, or 2 cards to gain 2 cards. Now she's risking it. What have you got?
The look of the cards.
Trebbiano.
So I can plant both of them.
Yep.
Oh, and I can plant them on the same field.
Yeah, you're not even going over the limit, are you?
Nope.
That is the limit.
Boom. That's how you do it.
And you could, in the future, like, you could plant them in
Something
other
there,
fields,
and
couldn't you?
then
Yeah.
boom, something on there.
Yeah, I think. Right. So, am I going to do anything else in summer? Trading things is tempting. I mean, planting is tempting, you know.
What do you mean planting?
I can still plant.
Oh yeah.
I've got one card. I would draw another. I can plant anything and start building up that 7 field. Is there something else I should be doing instead? Should I just go and get 2 money? I don't think I should get rid of 2 cards.
You're not even going to be able to afford to do that, are you?
Perhaps not. I mean, I could get rid of a point to get 3 money, and then I could do it.
Or you could get 2 money here.
You need 3 money
When
to
you
do that, though.
pass. Oh yeah, you haven't got no money. I've got a 1 money.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have all of them trained. I'm just annoyed now because that's we had good.
Useless.
It was good getting the bonus, and maybe we'll get an arrow to it later
We
and
should have
a different
remembered as
action.
well, because we played this deck.
Yeah.
Never
Just think, if I
mind.
pay 1 to gain 1, and then I do that, I'm only doing 1 more thing in winter. But everyone will be trained. But I won't have done anything for the first 2 years.
Maybe don't worry about what if it's only going to be 3 to train workers in the future. You just won't be able to do 2 at a time. So I suppose you are missing out on a free worker train. That's the main beef.
Yeah, it's just a shame not to be able to afford that as well. That's 2 money to train a worker and get a point. Just gonna have to earn more money. I'm planting.
Well, couldn't you trade?
Yeah.
To get 3 money and then go there and get that.
Yeah. I could just go there with 1 thing. It'll be almost all of my workers though. I'd only get to do 1 thing in winter.
Yeah.
I feel like I should make some wine. But like, I don't know, as soon as you started making wine, you can start selling wine for its value.
Yeah.
Whereas selling grapes is really, it's not worth very much. Like that 4 grape is worth 2 money, which is still something, but you can only sell them 1 at a time with the basic action. I'm planting more things. Unfortunately, well, depending on your perspective, maybe fortunately, I've drawn another Cabernet Sauvignon. So I make some pretty over-the-top red wines, red grapes at the moment. They'll hopefully become wines. And I'm not over the limit of that field. Yeah, I could make some great things. Because then I can always, like, if you've got the great cellars, I can make the great grapes. And then if we work the Grande worker outright, I can just give the grapes to you. And you actually make the wine. Because I think I'm going to be a bit stuck for it being able to afford these anytime soon. Right then, are we done in summer?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything else. So, which bonus do you want?
Money.
Yeah, I need money. Okay, so winter. I miss having the cottage. I had the cottage last game. It gives you a free card in fall, a visitor card of your choice.
Are you going to play a winter card?
No, because I need to discard loads of cards to do it.
So I can just put a random person, an untrained worker there,
Yeah.
and play this. And I'm going to lose a point, so I'm minus points.
Yeah.
But I get
To
my
gain your
big
cellar.
Well, not my
Your
big
medium
cellar, but
cellar.
you know what I mean. Get a cellar. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm going to harvest a field, and it'll be my great big field. So that's 7 red and a 1 white. So the 7 red is 3 money. It's just selling 1 at a time. Rach?
Okay, I'll train up some workers. Because you're not going there, are you?
No, I can't afford.
3. So I guess it doesn't really matter because you're not going anywhere. So 1, 1. You're not going anywhere that I've already got a peep.
And then what do I want to do? Maybe I should have done something else in spring. I should have just given a tour or something, maybe.
Because you could make up to 2 wines and make this much smaller red, but it'd only be 3, and then a 1 white. Because I suppose it won't be able to age, so that's the problem because you haven't got cellar.
Yeah. At least there's some wine and it's doing something, though. If I make the wines, it has to just be a 3 red and a 1 white. But it'll age and something is being made. Right. Rach.
Harvest a field.
So what have you got now?
So 4 white. Because all this is going to age, isn't it?
Yeah.
No 1 red grape.
Yeah. And that's it. So we might as well just do all of this at once. So retrieve your workers. And then aging grapes and wines. Got an 8 grape. That can't age because I've only got a small cellar. And then Rach's age. And then discard down to 5 cards. It's fine. We've got no residual payments. And we are on year 3. Spring. It's time for an event card. More innovation. Ow.
Rectangular innovation tiles permanently upgrade the corresponding actions on the game board and enable you to take a more powerful upgraded version of the base action. As a gift, I will help you gain a rectangular innovation tile this year. So we get to pay 2 to gain 1 rectangular innovation tile. So it's still cheaper because we pay 3 per tile.
So sell a wine to gain money equal to its value and points equal to half its value, rounded down. Make up to 3 wines instead of 2 and age one of them twice.
That's nice.
Age a grape, get a winter visitor.
I think make up to 3 wines is good because we're going pretty ham on planting, aren't we?
Yeah.
Although sell wine as well is good because we get points. Like we haven't made any points yet and I've gone backwards.
So wake up bonus. What do we want? What are we going to do? How many things do you think we'll innovate? We're definitely going to do the cheap one. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford to pay for anything this time.
But if one of us earns money throughout the thing again, we could do that when the other person has drawn back their workers.
I would really like to build.
I think the making up the wine is
a medium cellar. The making and the selling the wine are really good ones. And the bonuses are always great because you go into the actions all the time. It's just we're a bit poor.
I mean, are we going to plant more stuff this round? Do I get a green card?
I'm probably not going to this round. You might.
Just seems like too money. Just seems like one of us needs to get the worker, surely.
Yeah.
So then, who is best off doing something else? Do you want the worker?
I'm going to get the money. Because then I can afford to get a medium cellar and then I can think about doing some orders. I'm not a million miles away from doing orders then.
I get this worker because I think it would be bonkers not to get the worker. Because I could get 3 more. Do you know what I mean? There's things you can do.
Okay. So you're first. What do you want to do?
I guess I've got nothing to trade up, have I? Pay one to gain one. Or I could pay a lowly grape and get 2 cards.
Yeah.
Or pay
Or
a
3
lowly
money,
grape and
or
get
a
3
point.
money. Who's gonna get these? Because I need... See, that's a blush, isn't it? I haven't even got a blush yet.
If you get 3 money from here, then I'll come here with my grande worker and get 3 money and give it to you. Can I do that? I'll do it before I build my cellar.
Doesn't say when you do it.
I'll just do it before I build my cellar and then it doesn't matter. Go on then.
So you're going...
So you go there first.
Pay that grape. 3 money.
I'll come there and I'll pay these 2 cards that I don't particularly want. Although being able to discard 2 different cards to harvest 2 different fields. Now it's more attractive. But no, I'm going to do that to gain 3 money. And I had 3 money earlier, so whether I have to do it at the start or not, I can give Rach that 3 money. Anything you want to give me, but Rach? Anything you want to trade back?
Unless you want this tasting room card,
You want to give me?
Or do you want one of these orders?
Oh yeah, we can't give visitor cards. We can give. I don't think those orders are going to help me.
No, then.
You're not far off from doing one, are you? I'll probably need to draw an order.
To, like,
try and get a better one.
At age 1 of the ones you do.
Yeah. Right. So now you've got the money.
What have I got that for? Rather than go there.
Well, we can do that anytime, can't we? This we can only do in summer. So just don't do both rectangular ones right now.
Are we going to be selling wine? We're going to get both of them, aren't we? Do we do that? Because then I can age that wine and then I'll age it during the end of the year. Oh no, but then I won't be able to complete it before the end of this year.
I'd put the age a grape, put on make up to 2 wines. Because then before you make the wines, you can age one of your grapes.
Okay.
And we're upgrading the action to be age one of the wines you make twice.
Sure.
That's a nice little combo. Getting visitors is nice as well though, and whatever action you put that on. And then whenever we go here, you can get a rectangular innovation tile. So I want to build the medium cellar so my wines can age and so I can start making bigger wines. Rach.
We make 3 wines. Let's harvest. So I've got this dude here.
You might want to harvest with your grande worker so that I can do it as well.
I'm just trying to puzzle out, how many people do I need in that?
Yeah. Harvest a field is probably a good one to... It's more expensive, but it'll be a nice one to upgrade so we don't have to worry about overcrowding it.
So I could use a person to go on a tour and just get some money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm passing. I'm going to take...
Well, I'm passing now, so then we both do it at the same time, don't we?
Yeah. I probably just want the 2 money. I mean, what can I harvest? It's the white that's going to hold me back. Because even if I have a white 1 grape, and then I can age it to 2, and then make it into a wine and age it twice into a 4, that's still not 6. I can get it closer to that order. Just thinking, rather than the 2 money, do I want an order that maybe I'll be able to fulfill? I want an order. Nope, 6 white, but not a million miles off doing that next year. Hopefully I'll be able to do a couple of orders next time, which is going to be a problem for this action space being full, but we'll see what we can do.
So who goes first now?
Same. So you want it. You just move like forward from where you were, whatever action we had.
Okay. So I'm going to harvest a field. How have I got another person? I thought I puzzled it out. I was going to harvest a field and then age a thing. How have I got an extra person from?
Please don't harvest a field.
Why?
So that I can harvest a field. I don't know, I thought you had puzzled it out.
Yeah, to harvest a field. I
You-
can't do anything else.
Well, what are you or 3 people going to do?
I don't know. I don't remember having an extra person.
You asked for an extra person.
No, but I mean when I was puzzling out,
Oh.
harvest a field, I said, and I went like this.
Were you going to sell one of your
Then
wines?
I said make up to 3, and then I thought I only had 1 person left, but I must have had 2 people. Okay, I'll go there.
Yeah, maybe that's what you were doing.
I don't know if I'd included that.
So, sell a wine and get half of its value in points as well as the money. I can harvest a field. I'll do the same again. So a 7 red and a 1 white. I could do with some great orders for
Blush.
Yeah, blush or just red. Because I need to. Because once I can afford that cellar, I can start just making 9s, no problem. Like, just the combination of all of this stuff means that I can just make a 9 red straight away, sell it for 9 money and 4 points. Like, even outside of the orders, I could make something, maybe. See how it goes. And if we put an oval here, everyone gets a 1 wine. You have to put your grande there, Rach. That's what you need to do grande for. We can both go there because we've put the oval here.
I'm getting confused. 1, 4. Yeah. What?
Nothing. If I'd had that blush thing already, I could make that blush order now. But I didn't. No, like if I'd known before and kept that grape so that you could now age it twice, but we couldn't have known this was gonna come out like this. So I want to make up to 3 wines and age one of them twice. The aging is going to be a bit wasted on me unless I don't make 3 wines. I can't make 3 wines anyway. So first of all, I want to age a grape. Let's age that white grape. And then let's make that. But I would have to make it as a 1, and then aging it twice is just going to be a 3. Ugh. Okay, that plan's not as good anymore. I suppose that 3 is 1 closer to 6 than it was before. And then it's made. Or I just make them together as a 6 blush, waiting for an order to come in. Okay, there's no point aging the grape then. But there's no point aging one of these grapes. So I'll just put it in, and then I can age it twice, and then I can just make one of these a red. And do I just make another one that's a 5 red that can't move? Or do I just leave it as its grape? I don't think I'm going to be able to afford a large cellar next summer though. Let's make the 3 while we can.
It's just a shame that we can't fill an order this time.
Yeah.
Because I will be able to complete an order. Is it me?
Yeah. I think I might actually just go and sell that 6 now and get the 6 money so I can build my large cellar. And start making like my 7s right off the bat.
Age a wine, and then I'm making age a grape, sorry. And then that's going to come in as a 5. I'm going to turn that into 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Blush.
Yeah, because you've got the wine but not a worker.
I'm one of these twice, but I'm just going to have to age it 1 time. But then, so that can fulfill 1 order next turn, and then that'll have aged to fulfill. So I can do both them orders.
Yeah.
Although we can only fulfill 1 order.
No, we need to get this upgraded.
Yeah, maybe it'll come out.
Right, my last worker, I'm going to sell this 6 red for 6 money and half of its value in points. So 3 points and 6 money. And that's it. So workers back. And age your grapes and wines. Well, mine can age at least. The 6 wouldn't be able to age as well, and now I've got a 6 waiting for the red and white order. It's just white isn't going to be there. Discard down to 5 cards is fine. No residual payments. Year 4. No orders fulfilled.
I've got -1 points.
Right, here's where it all kicks in though. International awards.
Gaining 10 influence is required to win. It is expensive, so filling small wine orders for early residual income helps. If we'd had some small wine orders. Each of the continent decks will provide a unique way to gain some influence, but you will need to gain the remaining influence by placing workers on action P on the board. Start this year by moving the influence marker to the right by 1 and placing innovation tile P over action P.
So, instead of pay 8 to gain an influence, pay 6 to gain an influence and build a structure for free.
So you're going to build your large cellar, that's a good shout.
Yeah, but, well,
same price.
This bonus that we're being given right now
is gain 2 points and, influence and or build 1 structure for free.
So yeah, I want to get that done. And if we can time the workers right and do that twice.
Well, yeah, because I could do with doing it really. And then that's 4 points on there, and we were on 8 then. So refresh these.
Hey, Willem, how's it going?
So, harvest all your fields.
Oh, that's brilliant. We've got to get that done. Well, I've got 6 money. So I can do 2 upgrade tiles.
They're not so great,
but where's harvest all your fields? Oh, the arrow's rubbish.
I know.
Because putting the arrow there So it might just
But
be
you
worth.
could put it there, and then when you go there, we also get to age a grape.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, that filling an order is going to be a crowded action, but I haven't got the money to do that as well, unless I take that as the bonus. And I was tempted to take an order just to see some more orders. I might.
I just wish to fulfill more than one order had come out, because I can do both of my orders.
Yeah. It might not come out.
No.
So I want money. Do you want anything other than the worker? Or do I want the worker so I'm doing more things in summer? Am I going to be doing more things in summer? Well, you want to pass early anyway, don't you? So you've got more workers to fill.
Yeah, I need to pass early. And we also need to think about who's going to do that first. Are you doing that? And then I'll just hold off my large cellar until the end. Because if so, that will work. Because if I go first but I've got an extra person, if you get the money, you'll still pass before me.
Okay. Well, I'll get the money then. And then I'll start out right on this.
It's me first.
Oh.
That was the point. I'm not going there, but I mean, because I go first but I've got an extra person, you'll pass before me.
Come on then. I want that 5 field back now.
I don't really like summer. I don't feel like there's much I do in summer.
Well, like last time, we had pay 1 to gain 2. And so this action was amazing. And play 2 summer visitor cards, which I know we had the chance to get, but I think between us we had a lot more summer visitor cards at the start of last
If you're
game.
going there and there, I can't afford to do one of those anyway. Do I just... We still just haven't got plant. Do I go there, get a green card, then go there and plant both, if possible?
You can.
And then when I harvest, I'll harvest more than one field.
Yeah.
Because that's 2 workers there. I've got enough workers to do that and still do plenty there. Because harvest, make wine, fill. Okay. Okay, well that...
Merlot needs some irrigation.
Screw the pooch there.
Give that to me.
Got no irrigation, man.
Right, so I start out going there, get 2 influence, and build a structure for free. Can you build me a large cellar, Rach? So now I can just make those 7s straight away. And even if I'm just selling them, then I've got some money coming in. And selling a 7 is... I wouldn't even make a 7 wine. It's a 7 grape that I can make as a 9. Sell it for 9 money and 4 points. We've still got to get to 25. It's going to take some doing.
I need 26 points.
Yeah.
How am I going to do it? Big questions. To me again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well... I guess I'll stick with the plan. But the problem is, if I draw a card and I can't plant it...
Go there and discard 2 cards to draw 2 more cards. Discard those 2. Draw 2 grape cards.
I know, but then I haven't got enough people to go there and do what I want to do.
Save that worker then. Or do something else with them.
I think I will get rid of them because I haven't got a plan to use irrigation and I've got no plan to use this.
Yeah.
But do I swapsy them for 2 cards or do I get something else? I think I need to get some cards. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe some order cards if you're going to fulfill both of those orders. You need to know what to get next. And if they're bad, you can trade them to me as well.
Both order cards or an order card and something else?
I don't know.
I can look at this card before I decide.
Probably not.
I can't plant. That's not a thing this time now. Because harvest, wine. Hang on a minute.
Fill 2 orders.
Yeah. You never know. Why not just gamble?
Right.
I've got -1 points. Okay, well, that will eventually be possible, but I won't have any of that left. Could have done with a red wine, really. Order. Oenologist, pay 3 to upgrade your cellar to the next level.
There you go.
The worst version of...
Yeah, but you used the good one on the cheap seller.
Oh, yeah, but...
So I'm paying 6 to do 2 tiles. So harvest all your fields. And I think I was putting... Shall I put that there, or shall I put the arrow anti... We're not going to put a tile there, though, are we, in the future? I'll just put that there, so at least you're getting something, and maybe the sum of it's just going to be amazing. Because then we can at least be harvesting. But that's... Oh, no, I don't want it there, do we? I want it there, so... We can be filling. Am I filling an order this time? I'm not, am I?
I don't know. I just don't know.
No.
You can have this 8.
But you're not going to be able to fill 2 orders.
I am. I've saved 2 people.
If that's not there.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be on one. Or, it needs to be on one or the other.
Because I can put the grey dude down first, then this dude. Oh, but then if we both want to go and harvest all your fields.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Are you playing anyone else here? No, you
no,
can't.
The plan was no.
I'm not going to. So I haven't got any grapes. I do want 2 money, but do I want an order? I want an order because maybe I'll be able to do it. If it's a great red, no, it's a 4 and a 3 white.
Wow.
Well, you can have it off me if your grande worker goes where I am.
I'm very unlucky here with the orders. So we need some more red orders. So I'm going to have...
Yeah, maybe I should have gone there. Paid 1 to gain 1.
I think I'm just going to have 2 money. Thinking about next turn, next round.
Okay, so winter.
Okay. Have you got your big guy left? So I can go and harvest fields first.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I'd been able to get some good grapes. So 4, 1. Shame my plan didn't work out.
So I want to go and harvest fields. So it's 7 red, 6 red, and 1 white. But I can make those now. And then you need to make the wines. So you can age a grape before or after. And then make up to 3 wines. And age one of them twice. Hi, Marty. We'll see if he comes on camera, but Marty's in here. Have you done, Rach? Got a lot of glass things. Right, No, I don't. You're not selling wine, are you? So I can save that for him. Whereas if I send him here, I can have the bonus. So make up to 3 wines and age one of them twice. So the age it twice, I'm just going to use on the 7. So it turns into a 9. So I don't need to age that grape. maybe I want to age the white so it's not stuck at 1. Or I want to age the 6 red into a 7 so it can
Hi, Marty.
go right up. Yeah, the white wine is what's holding me back right now. Yeah, so I'll age that into a 7 and then turn it into a wine. And then the white wine can come in. Because I'm still 2 years away from any kind of... I've got a 4 and a 3, so I could do that order actually now. Oh dear. So do I sell wine? If I sell wine, I get a few points.
If I fill there, I can't do that when you pass if I do both fills.
So maybe I only do 1. So do I sell the wine? If I sell the wine, I get a load of money and some points. But if I fill the order, I get some points and recurring income. I don't know if recurring income matters.
Shouldn't have done that.
At this point.
Waste of time that was. Okay, well, I'm fulfilling an order, and because I want to do that because I want the large cellar. Oh no, but I can do that next time. But I can get here again. Think about that in a minute. So I'll do this.
So you fill in an order.
So 4 white wine, 6, and I've got to pay a 6 blush wine because that's me. Only blusher. I get 4 points.
And 1 residual payment.
1 residual payment. Ooh. I also get summer. Where do these go? Do we just keep these? Premium vintner. You have at least 5 grapes. Gain 2 points or pay 3 money to add 5 grapes to your crush. A 5 grape to your crush pad.
It's quite nice. Right. So do I want to fill that order? The residual payment's nice, but I don't think it matters.
Something's happened here because we worked out that you would be passing before me.
No, because you're first.
Yeah, but I had
you don't
an
pass
extra
before
person.
me.
So I had 6 people and you had 5 people.
I don't know. You are going last, but
I bet maybe it's because I've got more.
You have to go one
than you.
You have to go 1. You have to go 2 past me, don't you?
I know. I think it's because I did more turns than you in summer. I know we did the same.
I'm going to sell the 9 wine. Get 4 points.
Know how that's happened. Because if it was, I don't know.
Well, you can fill your other order now.
I know, but we're missing out on 2 points now somehow. 2 of these. Okay, fulfill an order. 5. I get 2 points. What's happened here? And 1 residual payment.
Okay. So that's the year, isn't it? So I would pass now.
Which mean it worked out last time. I don't really know why.
I think one of us did a lot more. I did loads more actions in summer than you, though. So I hardly had anyone in winter that time.
So again, that was another wasted thing because it would have worked if I hadn't done that. Pointless for so many reasons.
Right. Age your things.
Oh, we didn't get a summer card. For filling that order. Oh, advanced patron, gain 4 money. Or draw a order and a winter card.
That's nice. Age your things. And discard down to 5 cards is fine. You need 2 money residual payments. And then we're in year 5. So, trading via Grande workers.
In Viticulture World, when you place your Grande worker on an action space, you can trade items with one other player whose worker is also present on the same action. You can give and or take any one of the items as shown in the key in the bottom left of the game board. As a gift, I'll help you trade more easily this year. When you go on that space, choose an action in the current season where another player has a worker, then gain the benefit of that action as if your worker were there.
And then new tiles. So rectangular, we've got pay 1 to gain 2. And draw 2 order cards. You may immediately fill one of them using wine tokens worth up to 2 less than the order's requirements. That's...
Would have been nice.
Well, yeah,
Ages ago.
that's getting done.
But also would have been nice.
I really need aging wines that are there right now. Aging wines that you've already got in your cellar. Right then. So wake up bonus. I've got money now. I don't think it's worth trying to get more. Maybe it is worth trying to get more grapes. I can only plant extra cards really if I draw a 1. I can put a 1 in there and then I could put a big card as the second one. Do you know what I mean? That's the only loophole I can use, unless I buy back that other field, which I'm not planning on doing. So I'm probably not going to plant any more things this game. So I'm going to do that because I've got loads of money. Definitely put that in. I don't know which other one I'll do. Maybe I'll do pay 1 to get 2. You just get rid of 2 orders to get 2 more orders. Maybe I put an oval token here. So I can just do this loads. And my actions in the future, I've got to do 1 in the summer. But then my actions could just be harvest my fields, make 3 wines, sell at least 2 of the 8 or 9 wines. I don't know if I would get to 25 in time though.
Once, don't you? Because you can only sell 1.
Yeah, so I'd put an oval tile there so I could go there more than once.
Yeah.
So I don't need a field card. A point, maybe we should be thinking about getting points. Yeah. And then visitor cards I'm not that excited about getting. I've already got 9 money, so I don't think I need the 2. Okay, I'll go for the extra worker this time. And that's going to help us out as well. I don't know if we'll end up doing any trading. So what's yours? You've got an 8 white. That's no good, is it? No. Oh, that Pinot's no good for me either.
I know, but I'm hoping that I'm going to plant it and then I can harvest 2 fields.
Yeah.
Get some crazy stuff going on. So me first. So I'm going to...
It's a Merlot, so that needs irrigation. You should have gone and built some irrigation first.
I couldn't, could I? Never mind.
So you still plant that, and you've still got anyway. two more grapes will be coming in. Although I'm not actually, because you'll already have a 1 red.
Never mind. Never mind.
I'm going to come in, pay 3 per tile, so I'll pay 6 to put 2 upgrades in. So definitely want to draw extra orders, because at worst we're going to be able to hopefully draw orders that we're better at doing. Fill orders is already like that. What do I want to make more possible? Because we've also got to come here 4 times.
Well, I'm going there this turn. That's why
spend a load of money.
That's why I didn't build a structure, because I can go there and pay the same money to build my cellar and build that structure.
I go there. Everyone can have a 1 wine. I go for a 1. It doesn't really matter. I'll go for a 1 red because I don't think there's going to be space for a 1 white. That's the only thing with me. Maybe I should have done my fields a little bit differently. But it just seems a waste at this point to spend a whole action to buy that field back and then get it planted. There's not enough time to be doing that. Right, Rach. Do you want to do anything else in summer? Any of those customers?
Harvest. Make wine. Go to the other place. Pass.
Okay. Do I want to do anything else here?
I'm not going to get 20 points before the end of this game.
I just want to sell as much as I can, I think. No, I don't. I'm gonna pass. I haven't got any grapes though, because I always make all of my grapes into wine. Maybe I just want to get. Just the order cards aren't going to get you that much stuff. So we're still just filling 1 in. It's going to be great later if I get to fill more. Maybe I'll build up money and get spending at the structure place maybe. Right. So, Rach, winter.
So I get a bonus.
Two money or a card.
I mean, Friday the 13th, man. Oh shit, you can't see what I've got there.
2 blushes.
2 blush.
Easy.
I mean, you just couldn't make it up.
Yeah, I can make 1 good blush per harvest. Right. So, action.
So what did you get? 2 money.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going on harvest your fields?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going on pay 6 money to gain a reputation.
No, I haven't got 6 money. But if you go on harvest,
But
if you go on harvest first, then I can give you something.
I'm on about how are we going to do that?
We're just gonna have to. I'm gonna get tons of money from selling wines here. I just don't know if we're gonna do the points.
I'm on about this.
I'm gonna get tons of money from selling wines.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to do as many actions as I want of that next year. But points is going to be more of an issue than the.
Pay 6. I'm not going to get enough points, I can tell you that. For free. Get me large cellar.
That's going to harvest all my fields. 7 red and a 6 red and a 1 white.
Just annoying. 4 white, a 1 white, and a 1 red for now. Annoyingly.
Do you want anything? Have this red, and then you can make the blush order, can't you?
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's a 5, and that's
Yeah.
a 7. And you could age them. You don't even need grapes that good.
Did we get that? Oh, we got that this round.
I'm gonna take a chance on drawing some orders and seeing. Maybe I should make wines before that. Yeah, let's make wines first.
Or draw the orders first, so you know what wines you're making. Because what if you need?
Yeah,
to
but
make
if you've got the wine, you can fill the order.
Oh. Are you just going to make a blush then?
Maybe we should harvest again.
You could.
Let's just see what I get. So 5 red and a 3 white is doable. 3 whites. So I can do this with one that's up to 2 worse. So I could just use that 2 white. It's going to have to be the 5 red. But that's a bonus just from drawing an order as well. And I don't know if I'll end up doing that blush order. But that is at least a residual payment and 1, 2, 3, 4 points. There's 11. Like this might be the key to it. Just because it's basic, like there's going to be some luck involved in can you do the thing, but it's a draw and fill action, but just without you being able to pick what you're filling. You can even age those blushes.
Doesn't matter, does it?
No.
So a 6 and a 1 makes a 7, and a 4 and a 2 makes a 6. Age one of them twice. Not. It's worth anything. You don't get extra for giving them a better wine.
Do I need to make wines? I probably don't need to actually make them this year. I'm going to sell a wine. I'm going to sell this 8 for 8 cash, and I get 4 points. It's equal to half its value. Rounded down, and then I get an extra money because of that bonus that we put down. Rach. Tour guide. Getting $4.
Fulfill this blush order then.
Okay. So it's that 2 residual payments.
Yeah, and 6 points. I mean, I need a lot of points this next one round. And we still need 3 rep influence. Probably not. Probably not going to happen. See, you've got 2 people now.
Mm-hmm. But I went second. So I've got more workers than I was second. That's the way to do it. We've spent the same in summer.
Yeah.
And I could draw with my grande worker then. Because I could give these to you if they're any good. I'm going to go there again. 6 blush. Oh no. 3 white and an 8 sparkling. So sparkling is a white and 2 red grapes add up to make a sparkling. You have to have a large cellar and they can only be 7, 8 or 9. So that's a bit of a wasted action. Although I've got tons of stuff that I could do, like pay 1 to gain 1 or give them to you and stuff. But I don't think we're actually going to do this.
Pass.
So
Pass.
Okay, I'll take my last action.
No.
Oh.
I go first. Just in case. Not that you do, but them's the rules.
It just seems like selling the wine is better for me than filling an order with them.
Discard down to 5 cards. Well, that's useless.
Because I've got a 4 and a 3 white. I would fill an order for 3 money.
Collect residual payments. 4. Now it's your go.
I'm going to sell this 7 red for 7 money. You get me 7 money, Rach. And so I get 3 points. Oh, and another money, actually.
Where have we just got all that from?
Selling wine.
1 wine.
Yeah. Selling a 7 wine. You get money equal to its value. And points equal to half its value. That's why it seems at this point, unless you get an order that's great for something you've already got, it seems like selling the wine is great. Right. So year 6. 7 more points.
Have you done all that
3 more rep.
Age of wine?
Age wine.
Go down to 5 cards.
Get rid of some of them cards, right?
I'm pretty sure you don't want sparkling.
Yeah, there you go. And then 1 money for residual payments. So if you need any cash, Rach, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask. We're making some great red wines, and the people at the shop have been loving them.
In a co-op game.
They've been absolutely loving them. I mean, look at the fields. They're full to bursting with beautiful, juicy grapes. We don't make great white ones, but, I mean, the reds speak for themselves. Spring has sprung. Yeah, they're Forever King.
As I, your forever
That's
king,
not his voice.
lay on my deathbed, I regret that I will not be alive to see the end of your journey. However, whatever the outcome, you are all winners in my eyes. I hope you take the lessons you learned in Green Gully and apply them to your future winemaking efforts in distant lands. Even though life as winemakers seem difficult, your early innovations will quickly pay off. Start this year with each player gaining 3 points. Take up to 2 different actions on the board by going to that space.
There you go. Right then. The upgrade tiles, which we could have if we want them, but there's 3 not coming in this game. Buy or sell 1 unplanted field or a grape and then gain a point. Give a tour, gain 2 money plus 1 per structure on your vineyard map. So the 3 that aren't coming in this game, draw 3 fields and choose 2 to keep and then gain a grape instead of just draw 1. Fill an order, then up to once per year, each player gains a point, so it's not fill 2 orders. Pay to build up to 2 structures at 1 discount each and gain 2 points if you build 2. And then the ovals, we are seeing all of the ovals. Age a wine, could have done with that a long time ago. Get an order. Right then. Where are we waking up?
So I'm just getting a point.
I'll go for the worker then.
If I just immediately sell all of my wines, I can make it to 25.
Yeah.
Can I go there with all those people?
Yeah. They're not your summer worker, but all the others. You could save your summer worker and then train them, but then that's one fewer person that can go there.
Don't you?
Yeah, but we upgraded it to its oval action quite cleverly, so
I just need to go on it first.
unlimited people can go there.
One of us could go on there
And
then do it either who.
And you could even harvest your fields and go and make grapes. Because getting to if I can get to 30 points, that's a reputation. Each player can only do that once, getting to 30 points and getting a free reputation.
But you can afford to go on there multiple times.
Got a lot of cash.
So what shall I do?
I don't know.
Shall I go on there first?
Go on then, Rach. I'll let you go on there. What are you going to do?
Harvest of
say you've got enough grapes already.
3
Yeah.
points.
3.
6, 7, 8, 9.
It's not enough.
So I need to age some stuff.
Okay, so are you going to harvest your fields and make wine? So no bonuses.
Yeah, that's fine. So harvest my fields. So a 1, a 1, and a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Make up to 3 wine and age one of them twice, but I can do this. 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do I want to do anything up here?
6, 9, 10. That's enough points.
I don't think I really want to do anything up here, do I?
Can you go on that space more than one time?
Yeah. We upgraded it to oval, so unlimited number of people can be there.
This?
Oh, that one, no. You have to do it with a normal worker and then a grande. So that's fine, isn't it?
We need to do it more than one. We need to do it 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Well, one can be from the points that I'll get from selling great wines.
Well, you've got a summer worker, are you?
Yeah, I don't know what he can really do.
Go there and swap some cards for a point.
How much money have I got? I've got 18 money. I've got more than 18 money and I'm going to make more. So I'll pay 6 to upgrade. And there we go. Problem solved. Anyone can go to any of these spaces as much as we like.
Pass.
I'm going to pass and I will age a grape.
I guess I'll get 2 money.
Okay.
Same difference as getting a both pointless because I'm only ever going on selling wine space. So he doesn't get the extra bonus coin. But he can sell this 7
for 7 money.
Money and 3 points.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make wines then. I don't think I've got time to harvest. So that can just turn into an 8 because there's no advantage of it being any more. And then this can be turned into a 3 and well actually the grape can be aged but there's no space for it to turn into a 6. So it's just gonna have to stick with being a 4.
Marty's getting into a box. That's where he would rather be. Go there. So I get 8 money.
Yeah. And 3 points.
So I'll take 10 and put 2 back.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go there and sell my 8 for 9 money and 4 points. And I'm at 25.
Come and say hello.
There's Marty.
Here he is.
Never in his seat.
Why not? He's appearing.
He knows it's food time.
Just sit there, please.
Rach,
And we can show everyone.
you selling a wine?
He's not staying there. Selling a 6 wine.
Mm-hmm.
To 7 money. And 3 points.
And then I'll come here, age a wine, pay 6
No.
to gain an influence, and I'll build my windmill for free. Why not? Rach.
He's just jumped onto my desk and there's very little space
It's
at the minute on there. Just giving Marty updates. 6 money. 2 points.
There we go. We dragged Rach over the line. Age a wine. Pay 6 to gain an influence and build a structure for free. I think I'll build my yoke. And then me last, I think I will pay 6 money to gain an influence and build a structure for free. And it's gonna be the tasting room. Why not? And
what about the cottage?
with that, thanks to the efforts of the really impressive Reds
I think
that are over there,
I got more points.
and
So I'm the winner.
the effort,
Alright, we get the point.
the effort of Rach really kicked in there.
Come on.
That lonely oenologist never got a chance to get used. I'm sitting here with all these orders that'll never get fulfilled, but Green Gully is saved and we'll have no more wine issues in the future. So this is like, there is another Green Gully deck, as I mentioned, that you get if you order the game from Stonemaier. It's like in a little like booster pack on its own. That is Green Gully still, but the actions and the bonuses they give you are even better. So like even cheaper to do things, or do this and get points. So we'll carry you even more. You know, like these cards definitely, like the 3 points each, helped us out a lot there. So as you go through to the harder ones, they'll be helping you out less, and they will be trickier. I've seen cards that replace action spaces on the board and turn them into different things based on the game that you're playing. But I will be doing a different continent at some point soon, and doing the Automa, because I haven't played the Automa mode yet. Automa Factory, do all the Stonemaier stuff, have come up with an extension or a brand new mode to, well, it's a different thing. It's not an Automa that just does things. It's someone that's got to cooperate with you. So yeah, there is a new, not opponent, there's a new ally from Automa Factory that I'll be giving a go, and we'll be seeing in a video quite soon. For now, that's not quite it for this week. On Sunday, you can see a playthrough of Scythe, long-awaited return to Scythe, which also Stonemaier at Automa Factory, and see the Automa in action for that. And that'll be it for this week. And you can have a look on social media and stuff, or on Patreon, and see what I'm going to be doing next week. I usually post that on Monday. Marty's just about on screen. Yeah, patreon.com/slickerdrips if you'd like to help me keep making videos and have a say in what gets made and stuff. At least something next week is going to be one of the voted on videos, which is going to be this is joint winner of the vote, and it's going to be Three Sisters is, I think, the not even second place, joint first place with Viticulture World. So maybe we'll be doing something with that next week. But hey, check out the post and I'll let you know exactly what's happening, because there's probably going to have to be a little bit less live next week and a lot more of me recording things to do things in time. There's a few extra videos that are hopefully coming before the UK Games Expo. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's going to go great. There's going to be good games. Sunday is next week technically. Oh yeah, I suppose depending on your perspective, depending on where you are, Sunday is next week. So at Slicker Drips Industries though, it's the very end of this week. But yeah, you can see that Scythe playthrough early on Patreon, and there is another playthrough that is in the midst of editing that'll be coming up early next week as well. But for now, I think Marty wants to get fed, is in a bit of a huff, doesn't want to come back on the screen. Thank you very much for watching though, everyone. I'll be back very soon for more things, and yeah, stay tuned to what's coming up. Thank you for your support, and if you'd like to lend your support, here is where you can do it. There's a link in the description and stuff. For now though, bye everyone. See ya. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.